Hello everyone. Today's topic is epiphysis. So what is epiphysis and what are the types of epiphysis? We'll see in today's video. These ends of the long bone are called as epiphysis. The middle portion of the long bone, the shaft of the long bone, is called as diaphysis. A new bone which grows between the two, which adds on to our height, is called as metaphysis. So, the muscle is epiphysis. The ends of the long bone, which is involved in the formation of the joint, is called as epiphysis. Coming to the types of epiphysis. So, what are the types of epiphysis? There are four types which are possible. First, we'll understand the logic here. There is a person who has a weight bearing area is there. Because of this weight bearing area, what happens? The ends of the long bone, due to the continuous weight bearing, there will be molding of that particular area of the bone, resulting in rounded contour of the bone. So it is due to continuous pressure, right? So it's called as pressure epiphysis. Pressure epiphysis. The examples are head of humerus, that is in the shoulder area, and head of femur, that is in the hip area. Even the condyles of femur and the condyles of tibia are also examples of pressure epiphysis. So that is the first epiphysis we saw. First classification of epiphysis. Subsequently, to move on, the other group of epiphysis is cause bones on the bones, muscles are attached, right? So because of the continuous pull of this muscle on the bone, there will be one projection arising in the bone because of the pull of the muscle. So this pull of the muscle can be called as traction. So therefore it's called as traction epiphysis. So what is traction epiphysis? These are the epiphyses which are arising at the ends of the bone again, but they are not involved in the joint formation. Unlike the previous one, pressure epiphysis is involved in joint formation. Whereas traction epiphysis is the one which is developed due to the pull of the muscle. The pull, we can call it as traction. So traction epiphysis is epiphysis which develops due to pull of the muscle in the end of the long bone. Example: greater tubercle, lesser tubercle of humerus, greater trochanter, lesser trochanter of femur, because of the pull of the muscle around the shoulder region and hip region. So we finished two types, that is pressure epiphysis and traction epiphysis. The next variety is atavistic epiphysis. Atavistic is important. Atavistic epiphysis. So what is atavistic? In evolution, they were separate bone. Is phylogenetically they were separate bone, but now one of the bone has become a parasite for the other. Best example: this is a scapula, the shoulder blade bone, and this is a coracoid process. This coracoid process was a separate bone in birds, like avian species, but now it has become coracoid process of another bone, big bone. That big bone is scapula or the shoulder blade. The other example is in our foot. In our foot, there is one bone here in the ankle region. It's called the talus. There was a separate bone here. Now it's fused to this and formed posterior tubercle of talus. Posterior tubercle of talus. So this is also an example of atavistic epiphysis. These are the epiphyses which were separate in our ancestors or in evolution. Now it has become parasite to the nearest neighboring bone. Example: coracoid process of scapula, posterior tubercle of talus. The last variety is aberrant epiphysis. Aberrant epiphysis. So what is this aberrant epiphysis? If you want to understand, just draw a hand once again. So what happens? Aberrant is all the metacarpal bones, the head, near the head, the epiphyseal cartilage will be there. Okay, all the metacarpals near the head, the epiphyseal cartilage will be there. Okay, but the ossification center does not follow the same rule for the thumb. So thumb, instead of having near the head the first metacarpal, the ossification center arises for the base. So this is aberrant. Aberrant means out of the box, right? Because all are following one rule, all the metacarpals are following one rule except this first metacarpal. So this first metacarpal epiphysis which arises near the base can be called as aberrant epiphysis. I hope you understood this. So there were four types of epiphysis. First we saw the definition of epiphysis. These are the ends of the long bones called as epiphysis. Let's apply epiphysis now. Then we saw the types of epiphysis. What are the types? Pressure epiphysis, traction epiphysis, atavistic epiphysis, aberrant epiphysis. Pressure epiphysis, the ends of the long bone, because of continuous pressure it will get molded and forms rounded projection height of the humerus, femur, condyles, tibia, and femur. Traction epiphysis develops at the ends of the long bone due to the pull of the muscle, due to the traction of the muscle. Example, greater and lesser tubercle of humerus, greater and lesser trochanter of femur. Atavistic epiphysis, these were the separate bones in the lower animal, but now is fused to the neighboring bone. For example, corpus of scapula here, the shoulder area, and posterior tubercle of talus near the ankle region. Aberrant epiphysis that doesn't follow the rule what the other bones are following. For example, head of the metacarpal of all the bones have epiphysis in the hand, but the first metacarpal has got the epiphysis near the base, so that is aberrant. Thanks for watching and learning from Logic Medico. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you have not done already. Press the bell icon to get the latest notification of videos. Thank you once again.